Hello and welcome to Pass Lane, your fast track to passing. Are you ready for today's California DMV practice test? We have 40 real questions. You'll get 10 seconds to answer each one. Let's get started. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for fresh practice tests. Good luck! When can you drive using only your parking lights? Under no circumstances. It is illegal to leave a child, years or younger, unattended in a motor vehicle. Six. When you park, turn your front wheels toward the curb. Facing downhill. Drivers should check their rearview mirrors. Often to see how traffic is moving behind them. Which of the following is true about the anti-locking brake system? All of the above. A vehicle is stopped at a crosswalk to permit a pedestrian to cross the roadway. The driver of the vehicle approaching from the rear should not overtake and pass the stopped vehicle. If a driver looks like he or she is going to pull out in front of you, the safest thing to do is slow or stop your vehicle and use your horn. When is it legal to leave a child 6 years of age or younger unattended in a motor vehicle? If the child is supervised by a person 12 years or older. You must notify law enforcement and file a Report Traffic Accident Occurring in California, SR1, with DMV when you are involved in a collision and there is an injury. Which of these vehicles must always stop before crossing railroad tracks? Tank trucks marked with hazardous materials placards. You must notify the DMV within 5 days if you sell or transfer your vehicle. Normally are white rectangles with black letters or symbols. Regulation signs, regulatory signs. After passing a car, it is safe to return to your lane when you can see both headlights of the car you just passed in your rearview mirror. At an uncontrolled intersection where you can't see cross traffic until you are just about to enter the intersection, the speed limit is 15 miles per hour. This is a side road sign. The driver of an emergency vehicle that uses lights and a siren can legally all of the above. An octagonal sign means that drivers must come to a complete stop at the marked stop line. You must come to a full stop at a yield sign. if traffic conditions require it. More than one vehicle is approaching a four-way stop sign. Who has the right of way? The first driver to reach the intersection and stop. If you are convicted of driving under the influence, you may be sentenced to serve up to 6 months in jail. You want to back out of a parking space. You should always back slowly and look over your right and left shoulders as you back up. If you are under 21 years of age and your BAC measures 0.01% or higher on the breath test, PAS, you may be suspended for 1 year. Are drivers allowed to exceed the speed limit to pass other vehicles? No. If cars approaching from opposite directions reach an intersection at the same time, a car that turns left must yield to cars that move straight or turn right. If the roadway is wet and your vehicle starts to skid, you should slowly ease your foot off the gas pedal. You go with a group of friends to a social event and you plan to have a few drinks. You should arrange to ride home with a friend who does not drink. 3 of the most important times to check traffic behind you are before backing, changing lanes, or slowing down quickly. Your red traffic signal changes to green while a pedestrian is crossing in your traffic lane. The right of way should be given to the pedestrian. To see vehicles in your blind spots, you must look over your shoulders. A peace officer is signaling you to drive to the edge of the roadway. You decide to ignore the officer's warning and flee the scene. You are guilty of a misdemeanor and can be punished by being jailed in the country, jail for not more than 1 year. A broken white line. Separates 2 lanes traveling in the same direction. It is illegal for a person who is on a driving under the influence, DUI, probation, to drive with a blood alcohol concentration, BAC, that is, or higher, 0.01%. While all of the following are dangerous to do while driving, which is also illegal? Listening to music through a set of dual headphones. You should signal continuously while turning because it lets other drivers know what your intentions are. Which of the following will help you to avoid being hit from behind? Merge into another lane. The yield sign means if the way is clear, you may move forward slowly without stopping. If a driver follows you too closely, you should Move to another lane if possible. You should allow a 4-second or more cushion when all of the above. This sign indicates that the highest safe speed drivers should travel around the curve ahead is 25 miles per hour. Great job! You've completed the California DMV practice test. How did you score? Let us know in the comments below. If you got 35 or more correct, you're ready for the real test. If you scored lower, don't worry. Practice makes perfect. Watch this video again and check out our other California tests in the playlist. Remember to subscribe to PassLane for new practice tests. And if this video helped you, give it a thumbs up. Good luck on your real DMV test. We believe in you. See you in the next video.